Hi, this is Mark, and I'm back in my hotel room. It's 11:07, and my day started at about 5, and it's gonna finish pretty soon. What day is this? I'm not even sure what day number this is at the JT Fox Mega Success event, but today we got to hear Hugh Hilton speak, and I think I'm forgetting the Mel Gibson, one of the women from the Real Housewives. I don't know her name. And then Vanilla Ice. And maybe there's one more. But anyway, it's time for the Golden Present Daily Inspirational Readings by Sri Swami Satchidananda. It's just such a cool event here in Anaheim. And yeah, really, really glad I get to be here and be part of this and learn from these people who are, we know them in one way, but they're all entrepreneurs. They're all thinking really big and how to, in large part, how to give back. So I love hearing about that. All right, so this is a reading for November 19th, and it says, "Let it be always in your heart and on your lips. Be very regular in your chanting and mantra repetition. That is the most important practice. Even if you miss other things, don't ever miss mantra repetition. Let it be part and parcel of your life. The mantram literally surrounds you. The mantram acts as a shield around you. No undesirable influence can affect you. When you take a trip, begin by repeating the mantram. When you drive, keep repeating the mantram. In every available situation, let it be always in your heart and on your lips. You will see miracles happening. But it all depends upon how sincere you are and how devoted you are to it." Well, another phase of readings about the mantram, and these are Sanskrit words that are part of the vibrational language of Sanskrit. So they hold significance in them. As we understand, all things are vibration. Everything has a certain vibration, and this language itself has a certain significance in how it resonates in with our energy and the energy of the planet and within our whole system. So this is why I believe Swami Satchidananda says this is, the most important practice, though I believe I've heard him say that some other practices are also the most important. In this moment, this is the most important, and also one of the most accessible, doable ones for anybody. There's a practice of saying the mantram out loud, and I've also heard a similar practice of doing it silently for at least 15 minutes. But as he says here, you can have it always going, have it always be with you as a kind of creates an armor for the system, for the body. And it's you can use any mantram. The very original one would be just the Om. So that could just be, saying silently to yourself, Om, Om, Om. So just having that continuing silently has a lot of power, and it can be done in different situations. Like you said, when you're going to go on a trip, having something like that protecting you. Now, there can be other mantrams or some that people get what's called a mantra initiation, where you're given a mantra by a guru or a teacher, a master, and that can be something that you continue to chant either silently or out loud. I was initially given a mantram by Amma, the hugging saint, and that was maybe 2006 or 2007. And I asked for that before really understanding a whole lot about it. But I knew when I traveled to India in 2007 to have that be something that was with me at all times. And it did feel like it worked as like a protection amulet. And whether the mantram itself had the power or just my relationship to it, where I believed in it so much that that was what protected me, I don't know. combination of both, or maybe that's just how it works. I just know that it was useful. It comforted me in times when I would feel anxious or nervous in India, being on a train or on a bus, uncertain if I'm going to be able to get off at the right stop, or were my things going to be taken away or stolen, which sometimes went through my mind. I would just have that mantra going. And that felt really helpful. It's like, even if, maybe something would happen, which it didn't, if it would have, in the moment, rather than having fear and anxiety about it for hours before, I just stayed peaceful and calm. And then if something would happen, well, then you deal with it. Then you figure out, maybe start chanting the mantra to help direct the thoughts to deal with it. But why get so wound up when something hasn't even happened yet, or may never even happen? Later on, I did receive a mantra initiation through Integral Yoga, and that's just, when you reach a point when you feel really committed to something, you want to make that bigger commitment. There's nothing that's binding you any further than your relationship to the mantra. So for me, it took the place of the other one from Amma, and it became one that I would say, periodically throughout the day, and I say it in my morning meditation. It's just part of how I sit and meditate now. But it definitely feels like there's something to it. Anything where there's repetition, anything where there's commitment, I believe something shifts. But then add this Sanskrit sound, this vibrational language to it. I believe that it emphasizes what already is there. That sense of calming the mind, aligning the mind and body. So yeah, and I like that he says always in your heart and on your lips. So not just saying it mindlessly, but that you feel some heartfelt connection to the mantra. There's a feeling of commitment, and even a sense of a passionate connection to it. Yeah. Okay, well, that's what I'm going to share for this evening. So thanks for watching this, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.